Okay, guys, welcome back to another episode of Alchemy Factory. Guys, what day are we on? We're on day 22. Man, we are going slower than snot. All right, let's go in here and see how much money we got. I doubt I have that much money. I have $5,000 plus some of this, and then we have $970 over there, which is not very much. And we got a quest we still have to get done, which we are slowly moving through. I do have this, but I don't have the linen yet. And I think I was making this, but we don't have that. Okay, so, or as I was saying, so, anyways, somebody said that I can actually buy the coal. I went in here and looked at the coal, but it didn't say, oh, but yeah, see, it's locked. It says unlocks at level 5, and I'm only level 4, so I can't buy the coal yet, unfortunately. And then this is purchase rotten logs. I don't know what that does yet either, but I guess we'll find out sooner enough. So, I want to show you guys what I did. So I was playing around in between episodes, and I was just trying to learn how to do compaction, right? Like make everything compact and kind of cool, right? We got these things made last episode, which is making me a crap ton of this stuff, which is fertilizer, and the fertilizer is going into these plants. The only thing is I should have put a box here because I didn't do that. So we should have put a box here so that I can produce these basically at will, because we need a bunch of this crap over here. But this is what I got done so far. I know there's a bunch of other blueprints, and I'll probably look up some blueprints, but you guys let me know. I mean, does this look good? I mean, I think I got my ratios right? So the rock is producing 25 a minute, and then these things can do 8.3. So that's basically, if you do that times 3, that's 24.9. So that's 25. And that's going into here, and this can handle 18 a minute. So if this is producing, actually that's, okay, so this is producing 25, this is producing 18. So I almost need to do this differently, because this is 18, it's 1 to 1, but this is producing 25, right? So if I did 2 of these, that would be 36. 3 of them would be, yeah, it's still like 54. This would only be 50. Yeah, that ratio is kind of weird, isn't it? So maybe we don't. We'll just leave that alone. So yeah, that's that. And then on this side, the tree produces, what, 25 a minute, and these produce the same thing. It's 1 to 1, and that's creating this plant ash, and this is creating the quick lime, and together that produces this. So this keeps this constantly fertilized. So these are constantly fertilized, and then the fertilizer is going down here into this box, and then it's just getting backed up now because these plants are all fertilized, and then they get picked, and then the picking goes into a box. So I don't have the box set up yet, but what I'm thinking though is this is producing right now, this is producing 18, it's producing 18 a minute, all right? And these production rate is, so one of these can handle 2 plants, basically. Is that, if, well, yeah, so one of these setups can handle 2 plants. Yes, that's correct. Yes, I think. It looks like it could handle more though. We'll have to play with this. But anyways, so that one's, well, that one's 37, though, and this one's 25. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But that's that, and then this was the iron. So the iron is just this. I mean, it's nothing too difficult. It's just iron, and then this is the nails part. So I don't have anything that's, you know, better looking than this. And then this was our charcoal setup. So this just requires wood, and then since these do 37.5, each one of these does 18. This can handle 2 of these, or yeah, and then these 2 spit out charcoal, and then the charcoal goes down. Actually, they go into these and turn into charcoal powder. The charcoal powder goes in the elevator. It goes down and behind here, comes around. One piece goes in here, one piece goes in here. There's 2 furnaces down on the bottom, and then the other 2 of those 2 pieces come out and go into this box, just like this. So there's a bunch of it in here. I'm just gonna put a bunch more in here. So yeah, there's that. So I'm sure that I can somehow make these taller. I tried, I think I need more stuff. So I made the furniture producer thing over here. But this isn't at all what I thought it was going to be. So basically this allows you to build stuff like this, right? And that allows me to build like a table and stairs and a wall But that's it. So I need to maybe get it to the next building stage. I don't know what the next building tool will give me. Oh, there it is. So it's going to give me floors, walls, and roofs. I would really like to have the floor because I'd like to put, that's basically this floor. I'd like to put that floor out there. Inventory space gives us more inventory, +4. The belt gives us sleeping time -2 hours. And then the gloves gives us restocking speed. I wouldn't mind having the inventory though. But yeah, I need to make more money. So what I'm going to do, what we're going to do today, what we really need to ultimately get to is this thing down here. So I'm trying to get to this because that's our ultimate main goal, right? So let's go ahead and let's look at the glass, okay? So glass we have to learn. It costs $1,600. I'm going to start running out of money if we don't start selling some stuff. So let's see what we have that we could possibly sell real quick. We don't have much, do we? No. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn this into potions for right now. And we're just going to have a potion maker, which I think is this. Nope, that's the band-aids. What is this one it? Well, that's sort of it. I need this. What does it take to make the glass now that we have the glass? Press V and then go down here. And glass is made with sand in a kiln. And then it makes glass. All right. So, okay. So that makes glass, but glass sells for $75 a piece. That's not bad. But this stuff sells for, let's see, goods. This stuff sells for 85 cents a piece. Linen sells for 106. Bandages sell for $3.50. For real? Do I have any bandages we could sell? I have rope. We don't have bandages though. I have a bunch of those. I just want to see what I have laying around. I don't think I have. Oh, this is all my stuff. Oh, there's a bunch of basic fertilizer. Okay, cool. And then we have a bunch of freaking nails. All right, so I'm having more nails here. I got more nails here. Yeah. Okay, so let's think about this. So to make linens, what does it take to make linens? Because I just need to make some money real quick. It takes 10 bolts to make 1 linen. Okay, how much can I sell bolts for? Nothing. All right, so bolts takes 10 bolts to make 1 linen. That's a lot of bolts. And bolts are made out of... or this is linen thread. I call it bolts because it looks like bolts. And linen thread is made out of this stuff here. This is made out of these. And that's just grinding this up into this. Okay, so let's do something real quick. Let's do this. Let's go all the way back to our beginnings. All right, let's go like this. And then we're going to have one go this way, and then we'll have one go this way, okay? And then let's go ahead and build a box, number 4. We'll just put this like this, turn it around like that. And then this one we're going to have go into one of these. We're just going to do this, right? And then we'll have it go like this. Okay, and then that's going to create that. Yep, 25 minute. And then those two things are going to go into making these. So that goes into a processor. All right, so let's go down here and grab this processor. That one's making that. That one's making that. That one's oh, this was already making linens. Do I have linens in here? Oh, we don't. Okay. All right, so this one was already making linens. All right, let's just grab this. And we'll put it down here for right now. I'm going to grab the contents out of that and take this. And then we need to go like this, 3, and then go like this. And then I need this to go into this, right? And then this is going to come out. We have to set this to this. Yeah, this is going to work out great. As long as that stays fertilized, we could actually do a couple more of these, I think. So that's going to produce that, and then we just need to turn that, this into this in another assembler. Okay, so we just need an assembler, which we have one here. Let's go ahead and take this one off, and let's go ahead and make one. And we're just going to make this assembler, and we'll go ahead and put another box out here. Let's put a box of 4. We'll go like this, and then go back to 1, and then go like that. So that's going to take, we didn't set the recipe. I want this to be linens. All right, can I actually do like 2 of these on this? Does it make it go faster? I guess it wouldn't matter, would it? It's really not going to matter. You know what I could do instead? Well, it's not going to matter either. I was going to say I could split these off, but it's still not going to matter. Yeah, we don't need to do it like that. We just go like this. So we're already making 1 linen. All right, we're going to sell those. I'm actually going to put everything I have that we're not using right now into these. No, let me have that back. I want it to be this. All right, and then this one's going to be... can we sell nails? Not enough nails. I can sell the nails, though. Oh, yeah, I got lots of nails. Let me sell my nails. You bought all my linens. Sell the nails. It's probably not the smartest thing to sell, but it is what it is. And then sell this. Actually, I have some potions. We can sell some potions. All right, cool. And then on this one, we can sell... What do I have on me that we could sell? Rope. Let's go ahead and sell some rope. I'm just selling anything I can because we need money. Because it's starting to get expensive, guys. It really is. And hopefully that... Oh, yeah, we're already making money. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and take this 5,000 out. Yeah. Give me the monies. Give me the monies. All right, we're cool. All right, so, because I'm going to buy some wood and stuff, right? And this is making linens, which sell for $300 and some a piece. Cool. All right, so let's do something real quick. Let's get rid of all of this stuff. Actually, I can just go like this. And let's get rid of all of this. F. Yes. And then go like this. And then all of this. F. Yep. And then I want to take this. No, I don't want to do that. Harvest that. And then I'm going to get rid of this. All right. Get rid of those. And is there anything in these? No. All right. So get rid of all this. Get all the materials back. All right. Confirm. Awesome. All right. So I'm thinking that we should probably... I'm trying to see. We got fertilizer going in here. It'd be nice if I could stack these somehow, but I don't see a way of doing that. But it looks like we have enough fertilizer to... Oh, let's go like this. How much money did we make? We made pretty good money, didn't we? How much did we spend, though? We probably spent more than we made. Oh, no, we're good. It looks like I can make 2 more of these things. So let's go in. They're not going to be... I did this wrong. We need all these to be on the same side. So I set this up wrong, unfortunately. So I could probably have... This needs to come out another one. I'm going to rearrange how we make this. But I need more of this stuff here to come like... Basically like this, and then we'll maybe put 2. It looks like I'm gonna need more of this plant. So let's look at this plant real quick. So let's grab 0, and then I want to put yeah, let's put 1 there and 1 there, and then we will put the fertilizer. Nope, wrong one. We'll do the fertilizer like this, and then 1 in here, and then 1 in here. All right. Let's go get some seeds, and let's get 2 more of these. All right, and then we're just going to plant those in this. I love that it automatically plants it, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this in that one, and then I have a whole bunch of it in here, right? Yep. All right, so we're just going to split this all up like this, all right? And then this one's going to be filled up too. Cool. There we go. There we go. All right, so those are producing that, and that one's producing that. So I could probably go ahead and let's just go ahead and run a ramp out and then a ramp. Oops. Nope. Okay, that's fine. So this isn't gonna be able to produce the amount that we need. So you know what we'll do? Let's just not do that. Let's just not do that. Here, we'll just go like this, right? And then we won't even connect this. And then I'm just gonna have this one come out, and that'll be its own thing, right? And then this will just get eventually backed up and stop, and it won't produce it anymore, which is fine. Okay. And then if we wanted to, we could move this back into the sage business, and then it's not producing anymore at all either. Why? Oh, it's out of stone. I got to go buy some more stone. So this is where inventory is full. Crap. Let's go put this away. This is where I need to get into one of the things that it wanted us to buy was, here, can I put the... I can't. I was going to say, can I put the stone in there? One of the things it wanted us to buy is an automatic buying machine, and this would be where I'd want to put that buying machine somewhere. It has to go in here, so I might have screwed myself by putting it here because I don't have a way of getting the stone in here other than force feeding it, so we might have to adjust this design. I left this one safe because what we can do is put one of those portals right here on the side and run a track in like this. So basically it would come in and go like that, right? So it automatically buy wood and send it into there. This one we need one to automatically buy stone and send it into these things. So yeah, there's that. All right, so that's all doing its thing. This is making linens, which sell for a good amount of money, and this thing is almost full. And I got this thing. All right, so let's look at glass, right? Let's keep going. So glass is made by sand and one of those. And sand is made by crushing this crap and it goes into there. So sand is made by crushing rock, which we have a ton of stone, and then it's going to go into a processor. Or does it need to get burned? All right, let's go look. Oops, I did that wrong. It's in a kiln. Okay. And it's in a kiln, which sits on top of a furnace, which takes charcoal. All right, so technically, if we wanted to, we needed to have it next to this processing line. So what we could do is have another line. Yeah, so I just kind of need this building gun. How much money do I got? How much money do we got? Oh, I don't have that off my screen yet. 4,000. There's 4,300. Yeah, if I had a little bit more money, if I just had a little bit more money. I wish I was a baller. Wish I was a little bit taller. Maybe we should just make potions and sell them. Like, what was the potion recipe? Wasn't that expensive, was it? I don't think so. Let's go back in here and look at potions real quick. This was just using, let's see, sage powder and flax fiber. So we could do that with this. And that's what this is making, right? Flax fiber and sage powder. So sage has to get what, ground up? Is that what the recipe is? This is just going into a grinder. Okay. Let's do that. So let's do a number 4 here, okay? And then we're going to have all this running into there, okay? And then we'll have one of these. Actually, let's see. How do we want to do that? Actually, let's not do that. Let's get rid of this, this. All right, and then we'll we'll grab that out of there and get rid of this. And then I'm going to put a number 4 here. Yes. And then we'll go like this. All right. And grab that. And then we're going to grab this one. And go like that. And that's going to go through grinders. And this is going to go through grinders. So let's do like 2. Oops, crap. Let's do like 2 this way. And then 2 this way. And then that goes into a what? That goes into goes through a assembler. So we need an assembler, number 7, which is going to look like this, right? And then that's going to come, whoops, that's going to come into this, to this into that, this, and then this into that, and then this into that. And then this just needs to make potions. And that way I can just sell potions while we're waiting, okay? Oh, I forgot to do this. There we go. All right, let's go buy some wood. Because I need more charcoal. All right, that one's full. And I'll put a piece in here. Let's go buy another piece of wood. And we'll put that one on this one. Sound good? That sounds like a plan, Stan. Because I'm out of charcoal. So that's going to make us charcoal. And that should keep everything running. And that's got... Yeah, that should keep everything running. And this is making this stuff. And then let's do number 4. And we'll just go like this. And then we'll just go like this. There. All right. And then that will get sold. Okay. So let's go back over here. So we got linens being made as well. And then we need to work on setting up the glass. All right. So I need to set up a glass. So we're going to use this one since we already have this one. All right. And then we're going to get rid of all this. Let's do X and we'll just delete all of this. All right. Like that. And press F. Yep. Delete it all. Thank you. I want to see how we're going to do this, though. So, should we build this? How are we looking on stone or wood over here? We're looking good there. Okay. Let's get rid of this. All right. Oh, what was in that? Oh, piss. I didn't know that. Let's build a large container. Where's the large container at? Oh, there it is. 6. There we go. Sorry. Put that in there, that in there, and that in there, and that in there. Okay. And then we can take all this stuff. Take all. There we go. And then we'll put that in there, and that in there, and that in there. Cool. All right, that's good. All right, so in order to make glass, we need to make sand, and then it has to have a kiln on top of it. So we're going to need to make a furnace. So let's look at the furnace first, right? So we're going to put a furnace here, and then we got to learn how to make a kiln, which is number 1, and that requires that. So that's done. So that's the input, that's the output. Here, let's grab this. I want it the opposite direction. So I want to go like this, I think. So charcoal would come in here. It would light this on fire. And then this has got to burn, if we're making glass, it needs to burn sand, right? So sand is going to be made by crushing one of these things. So we're going to need a number 1. So sand is going to be made into this by crushing rocks. Yeah. Is there a way that I can put, here, let's go back to this. Can I build this up a little bit? So if I go like this, kind of want to make it like this, and then I kind of want to have a piece that comes across. Yeah, that's not going to work. So, oops, not that one. That one. And then we're going to need number 5. Missing nails, which we have nails. All right, cool. Oops. So I'm going to need a number 5 here. And then that there. And I think I can get... Oh, that's not going to work either. That's not going to work either. Here, let's get rid of this. I'm going to have to go with a number 6. Missing rope. Do that. All right. Number 6. I need it to come in and then in that way, right? And then we're going to have a belt, which is going to feed charcoal in there. Let's just have the charcoal come from this direction. Charcoal's going to go in and burn. And then can I put another number 5 on top of this? I can. Cool. Okay. So let's put the crusher on top of this. All right. So that's a pretty big crusher. And we want the stone to come in. And then it's going, stone's going to get crushed. What is stone? It's 25 per minute. And then if I want to crush it, does it say what the crushing rate is on this? It's in a grinder, but it doesn't say like what. Okay. I think this is 25 and each one of these is 6. So I think I can crush like 4 at a time. If that's the case, let's get rid of this and let's do it like, let's see here. Let's do it like this. So we'll go like 2, 2, 2, and 2. And then we'll go like this. Okay. And then we'll go, let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. Like this. And will this fit on there now? Yeah, that will fit on there. All right, I just want to see if this, so we need, do I got a stone with me? I do not have a stone with me. Let's buy a stone. All right, let's put a stone in there. So this is doing 25 per minute and this is doing 6 per minute. Yeah, so that should be making sand, right? That's making sand, and the sand's going to go in here, and that's going to turn that into glass. Glass is 12 a minute. It can process 7. It can take in 75 a minute. It can process 12 per minute. Where belts can only do 60 per minute, right? Yeah. So that's if I'm processing 12 per minute, so that's 2 of these can go into one kiln basically, or we're gonna get a backlog. That's fine if we get a backlog, but this needs to be heated. So I need to come up with another heat source, which would be. Why isn't this working? Does this need to be... Oh, wow. All right, so let's split that. Go like this. Get that started. I just need a jump started maybe. And I might have this off. This might be way off. Yeah, here comes 2 that way and 3 that way. This should jump start itself. I don't need this anymore. So that's like 4 per minute. How many have we made over here? 35. Let's go sell these. Okay, that's cool. That's enough. I'm going to keep the rest. Oh, we don't have any more. Okay. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. So this isn't producing any more of these because it doesn't have any fertilizer, except I do. This isn't producing fertilizer because it doesn't have any charcoal, but now it does. Yeah, so let's just grab that. I don't want it to split there. All right, we'll take all of that. All right, is this getting a backlog? Not really. Here we go. Might help it out. All right. I'm thinking we're going to need more of these or more furnaces. I feel like this says 37 a minute, right? 37 and a half minute. And these do 18, which means they are processing half of what this is, but it doesn't feel like, it feels like I could process more than that. It really does. But it looks like we're starting to produce some coal now. So I'm going to go ahead and take a line like this. Yeah, poop. I don't have any wood. Go like that. And then we're going to go ahead and process this over to here. All right, that's going to process coal into this, and that's going to make glass, but I don't know how much. So let's go ahead and build a little platform here. And let's come out like this. Because like I said, I don't know how much. And we'll just put a box here, number 4. Well, we do know how much because I like the tall box. I didn't know we could do that. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Let's go like this. This makes 12.5 per minute. I guess it really doesn't matter how much it makes. It's just making glass. So this is going to make glass. All right. So once we have that, let's go into this because I need to get, we need to look down. So we got, this is making glass. This is making a blender. This is made in a blender, right? So let's go ahead and click this. This is going to take 1600. We can do this. Start research. All right, we're making glass. Nice. It's somewhat apace. It looks like it's still getting backed up. I feel like all these ratios are off. I don't know why. Like, you guys tell me. Is it? Okay, so that's finished. Okay, cool. So that's finished. Let's go into this. So in order to make, we don't have it unlocked yet, so we need to go back. So in order to make this, I need... let's go ahead and research that as well. It's going to take money out of our bank, but that's fine. I think we have a lot of money over in here now. We do. We have lots of money. That's cool. All right, so keep researching, guys. Keep researching. Let's go grab this for right now. I want to go ahead and sell this because that's a pretty good item. It's like $180. This. You can buy the linens off of us. We have the best linens in town. All right, go like this. It's the greatest linens you've ever seen. All right, so that research is done. This is making glass at a nice pace. All right, and to make this, we need quicklime powder, which is what we're making right here. That's quicklime powder. We also have quicklime powder making off of this, which it doesn't appear that we're making enough, or this thing isn't staying hot enough. Yeah, I think that's the issue right there. We're just not making... we need like 2 of these going on. So I'll have to build another one of those. Yeah, is this... Yeah, okay, those are filled now. All right, so it's going to start, we're going to start getting a lot more charcoal, so it's not backed up anymore. All right, let's go ahead and buy some more wood. How many can I buy? My inventory's always full. All right, let's go like this. Can I not, like, stack stuff? Thank you. Can I do this and this, maybe? And this and that? That opens up 2 spots. That's great. We do 2 more pieces of wood. That's why we need that buying thing. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just put it in there. There we go. Okay. So that's making glass. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of all of this stuff. There's nothing in there, right? All right, let's get rid of this. All right, and good, cool. And let's think about, we need to make fruit wine. All right, so this is where we need that thing there, but this is made in an extractor, which I don't have. So I think that's part of this, right? Oh, that was the blender. Oh, here's the extractor. We need to go all the way up here to pipes. All right, well, let's research pipes, and then we'll have to research this little extractor thing. Automated extraction device with 1 conveyor belt put in 1 out pipeline. Okay. And then a conical flask, a small flask for liquids. Well, okay, that's kind of cool too. So let's go ahead and research this, and this is soap. That's kind of cool. So we need to research this. How much money do I have on me? Oh my god. Okay, we got some more money. Let's go ahead and take like that part, and we got linens are being made over there, and these things are starting to get. They're starting to get. All right, this is backing up. Oh, we ran out of stone. Crap. Do I not have stone? I literally don't have stone. Okay. And I don't have a place to put stone. Let's put stone in here, I guess. Boom, boom. Let's sell all of these real quick, because I don't need these right now. These things. Alright, that's fine. Get rid of those. And, yeah. Crap. Alright. And this is probably filled up. Not yet, but it's getting close. I need stone. Alright, there's 2 stone. Let's put the 2 stone in here. Alright, keep that going. Alright, that's backed up. This is getting backed up. There, that should be good. And this thing's always going to run, which is nice. It's just the stone part that's not going to always run. Alright, so we just got to keep those always going. This is making that, and this ran out of stone too, didn't it? Crap. Alright, we'll put 2 stone in there. Okay. So that's that, that's that, and that's that. Okay, let's go back into this. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope, damn it. I keep pressing X. V. All right, to make this, I need quicklime powder and fruit wine. And fruit wine is created... I don't even see fruit wine as a thing. Let's go back to V. Goods. Materials. Is it this? All right, so this plant in an extractor creates fluids. All right, so we need to make one of these here that creates red wine. So I'm going to... Let's just put it right here for right now. Let's build another one of these, and we'll make it probably, let's just put it right here. Yeah, let's put it right here. And then I'm going to have a belt like this, and then a belt like this, right? And then I can make a bridge over this, right? A bridge over troubled waters. Yep. And then, oh crap, this one was wrong. This one's wrong. I need to go like, let's see here. I need it to come in there. All right. So, and then that's going to go like this, and then like this. All right. So, and then we just need that red plant in here, which is in this box. Oh, that's not the plant. That's the actual product of the plant. I need to go buy the plant. Why am I so slow? Am I squatting? Oh, I'm freaking squatting. That's why I'm so slow. Let's buy that. All right, let's plant this in this, and then put some fertilizer in it. That's not what we wanted. Fertilizer. This. There we go. All right. So that's making that. All right. We're gonna put a box here. I don't even think we need the box, so I just need to make an extractor. Let's go ahead and make an extractor. And that looks like it's going to be on, let's see, right here, number 9. And I need 8 glass, so let's go grab some glass. All right, we'll make some glass and go number 9. I'm gonna work on this later as well. So why does this need 2 input? Why does this need 2 inputs? Just curious. Is this not the extractor? Did I click on the wrong thing? That's a blender. That's not what we needed. We needed this thing here. That's what we needed right here. All right, so let's go like this. All right, that's gonna come into this, and that's gonna fill up that little flask. Well, that's kind of cool. So that's an extractor. It's making liquids. So what do I put the liquids in? Is that what we put the liquids in? And it takes fruit wine plus powder, and it makes this in a blender. So if I'm making this 140 per minute, it takes in 12, so it almost makes 10. It does almost, oh my god, that is a lot. So this can handle up to 10 of these? No, it produces 10 liquid. 10 liquid per, okay, I'm with you. So do we have pipes now, or do I have to learn how to make pipes? It looks like we learned how to make pipes up here, right? So pipeline, and then if I made another extractor, I don't want to make another extractor. I kind of want to make this, a small flask for liquids, pipeline input, switchable between conical. Can I learn this? I'm thinking that's what we want to put our fluids in, or do we want to make more of these? I don't know, but let's see if we can handle like more of these. Just curious. How much does this produce a minute? 6 per minute, and this can take in 12. All right, so really I can only do 2 per plant. That's what it looks like. So what happens if I put these like this? Like one here, here, and here. I'm just curious. Nope. It literally fills that whole thing up. Oh, where'd it go? Why is it losing it? Why is this one keeping it, but the other one's for 4.8 seconds? What happens after 4.8 seconds? Nothing, it should keep it. Okay. All right, so then we can make pipes, right? And where are pipes? 0. Pipes are made like this. So if I go like this, what does that do? Okay, it says that it's in there, but I don't see it in there. And this says that they're empty. Do I have to, I'm hoping this is the way to do it. Yeah, they're filling up. Okay, maybe I didn't need that many of them. There we go. Yeah, I just didn't need that many of them. Okay. All right. Do I have it like in me? No, I don't. Okay. Can I put this in there? No. All right. And this is starting to run out of, are all these empty? Oh, these are all empty now. Yeah, we're not producing enough. We're not producing enough fertilizer, unfortunately, but this is making stuff. Okay. How much does it need to make the juice then? If we go back to this recipe here, it needs 80 plus 4 of these to make 1 of these. And how many of those do we need for the ultimate quest? Because I really want to get this quest done. A freaking 100? Okay. All right, I'm just seeing if I had anything like laying around anywhere. Okay. So we're going to need another one of these and another one of these setups. Okay, that's cool. Not really, but that's cool. So I'm going to put this just on the ground, okay? And then we'll see where we go from there. I'm not even going to worry about this. We made a lot of money today. Holy crap. That's a pretty good amount. Yeah, we actually made some money today. Is it all in here? Oh, it is. All right, cool. I'll grab that. And I got silver too, so I don't know what to do with it. So let's go ahead and build one of these things. I'm just going to build it right here, probably, and then we're going to combine these 2 things to get the yellow. And then between episodes, we'll work on getting it more refined. And so I need a number 1, right? And that number 1 is going to spit out into 3, let's see, 3 of these. Right? Is that how that works? Oh, it needs quicklime, so I need a freaking furnace too. Oh no. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna make it here because I don't have any furnaces over there in that direction. Excuse my dogs. All right, here's what I got so far. So I got this thing working, but I need to go get in some stone. So let's go ahead and get some stone. Doop, doop. And then we'll put the stone in here and let this thing get started. I actually have some quicklime powder already. But this is going to go out, down this, across this ramp, over to here, and then over to here. This thing just isn't getting, we're not getting enough, we're not producing enough fertilizer. So I'm thinking I'm going to make another one of these, and then we're going to make another one of these, and make, or this is out of stone. That's the issue. It has nothing to do with the fertilizer. Yeah, that's the issue. So I'm just sitting there burning without buying any of this. This is getting kind of expensive, guys. It really is. I didn't realize, like, you know, we really need to sell stuff constantly. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. This and this. We really need to, like, sell stuff. Or just have a setup over here that's constantly making things that we can sell. I'm just going to go ahead and sell the glass. And then this, I'm just going to sell whatever we have in our thing. Do I have any more of these? Yes, we do. All right, so let's do this. All right, we'll just sell a bunch of those. I know I could set it up to auto-sell them, like a little thing, but we're not going to do that right now. So this has got stuff in it, so I could probably go ahead and drop this in there, and it's going to start making this. So this is doing... Man, this is going to be hard to figure out. This is bringing in 37 per minute, right? 37 per minute. So that would basically be what? 4 of these? Makes a 4 every... It says it makes 9 minutes, but it can make 4 of these, right? So that made 1, but that's... I think this needs a minimum of 20 in there, actually. So can I put... I can't even put that on that, can I? And I can't put this, like, in this. And I can't... You know what I could do, though, is I could put a box. We could build a box on number 4 and have it go this way. And then I can drop these in there, because we had a bunch of them, right? We have a bunch in here, too. Yeah. So this doesn't need to... we can just go like this. And then this is going to start... Is it processing them? Yes, it is. Okay. It's just not processing the powder. Oh, I never connected the freaking belts, guys. Jesus. It would help if I actually did something. All right, there we go. So that's gonna make our stuff. I might as well grab this one because it'll be our first one and we'll get credit for it, right? We got 1 vitality potion. We got 1 vitality potion. Oh my god. I really think that we need to... I mean, the only way I'm gonna make more money... I was like, we're making money, but we're not making a lot of money. I think I need to buy this joint here for $6,000 and tear it down. It's $6,000. I get the whole thing. And then I think what I want to do is double this, but I'm going to need to do this thing first. I'm going to need to make this thing here. That makes lime water and linseed oil. That's kind of cool. So what's the lime water made out of? This. And then this is made out of flax, which we have a crap ton of. Can I sell this stuff? Linseed oil. Is that a good? That's the vitality potion, so I don't really have a way of selling the linseed oil, do I? All right, what are we missing here? It's not pumping out. Here, let's get rid of this. Actually, let's do this. Let's take this. All right, let's get rid of this. And then we'll put the box over on this side. Put the box on this side. Number 4, like this, and that way they'll all go in there. There we go. So it takes a minimum of 750. Is that what I'm getting at this? This has to fill up before it even gets quicklime powder. What is this? Oh my god, this is just quicklime. I didn't turn it into freaking powder. I forgot to put the things on this. Son of a beast. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Do 8 or X. Here, let's do this. All the way back. I'll take all that. Thank you. Let's go like this. Number 2. There. That's why nothing works. And then I'm going to put a box here, and we'll put the rest of what we just took onto that. All right, there we go. Okay, so now we're good. Now we're good. Let's go ahead and do another one of these just for fun till it catches up. There we go. All right. This ran out of charcoal. This ran out of charcoal. That ran out of charcoal. Jeez Louise. Number O. It's got a thing down here. Pipelines. How pipelines work. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I figured it out on my own. How many spots do we got? We got 3 spots left. How much money do we got? $1,300. 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. Put 2 on here and 2 on here, and then let's go ahead and prime these. Right. Oh, they're pretty primed. Yeah, they're good. They're primed. This one probably needs primed. All right, there we go. Shop income. Probably not a lot of money today. You got a lot of expenses, though. Yeah. All right, cool. That works. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right, and this is making this, and this is making those. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. And this is making that stuff 4 at a time. And this is done because it ran out of charcoal, which the charcoal's going to be coming. Don't worry. I'm going to go ahead and put this wood in there. It's going to go through that wood pretty quickly, although that sucks. Yeah. Our shop, look at our shop thing is 1. How do you know what your overall experience is? Does this show on here anywhere? Like, does it show, if we go into V, not V, but if we go into Z, does it show where your research is? Like, there's no research bar. I don't know what my experience is because I want to upgrade, but I don't know, like, how do I get more experience? I think I'd get experience if we started doing some of these quests, though. I could do 10 linens. We could do that, actually. Let's go grab these linens. I think I have a bunch of linens over here. We have 12. That's perfect. We can do one of these and get some experience. Excuse me. Carpenter's quest. Submit. Nice. Random quest and bulk order. I can't do any of that in the main quest. All right, so we're going to work on that one right now. We're going to work on that one right now. All right, so that's going to be working on that. So it just needs a couple pieces of charcoal to fire up. This one is done. I don't really need this one. That one does glass. I don't need this glass anymore, so I'm going to cut this one off right here. And just let that all go to that for right now, because that's all we really need. There we go. How much is in there? 13? Okay, that's fine. And this is already up to 23. Oh my, we're almost halfway there. I just ran out of flowers. So I really kind of want to not worry about these anymore, because we're not really making anything other than... Oh man, I have 100 potions. Yeah, let's split that in half. And let's go sell some potions real quick. Holy crap, yes. All right. Is that 25? Oh, I never chose what I want this. Okay. All right, there's us some money. And then we got, yeah, we got plenty of money. We got plenty of money now. Yeah, we got plenty of money. Cool, 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 cool. All right, and that's got 24. This is going to be making more of this over here. I could probably bring the rest of this stuff over there, but I don't need to. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. I don't need this here now. I'm trying to conserve because I don't have anything burning in there. So let's go ahead and take this coal out. And I want to, let's pipe it into this one. There we go. Jack that up. That one's full. That one's full. And we can go ahead and get this one filled up. Let's go like that. And then does this have stuff in it? Yes, it does. I don't need any more there. So we're going to stick it in here until I get a better system. There we go. That's all we're, look at that. Look at all that white. But I need more of this. So I need some freaking fertilizer. Let's grab that one. And let's get, let's see, that's got 10 in it. I'm going to steal 10 from you, and I'm going to steal 10 from you, and we're going to put them in this one, So let's go like this. There we go. There we go. All right, and then we'll put some in here. There. So yeah, I need to produce 2 times more than this. So I think what I'm going to do is do this and have another one of these and basically double this. So I'm going to put, like copy this twice if I can, unless I can find a better recipe. I came up with this one myself, but I'm sure that there are a whole lot better recipes out there right now. These don't need picked. I could pick them if I wanted to. How are we looking on linens? Still 1 linen, and all this stuff over here doesn't have anything in it, right? Yeah, so I could get rid of most of this stuff, pretty much. Yeah, I can get rid of all this stuff. Yep, all right, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get rid of all of this stuff. So I have some materials. All right, nice. Nice, okay. So now I got some room over there. That's cool. All right, we got the sneeze out of the way. What was in this one? I don't remember what was in this box. Big gears. Okay, I could probably sell some big gears because I haven't really been using any big gears. Although I could probably go like this and go ahead and set these in here and let them turn into small gears, but I could probably sell some big gears. Big gears, I know you're the one. Oh, poop, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back. Number 8. Bam. I meant to go like this. Big gears. There we go. We'll sell some big gears. Did we sell all of those? Nope, not yet. Big gears. All right, that's cool. Eventually I want to get stuff sold in the store, but I need to get down through a couple of our things first. What are we missing here? Fluids. Yeah, we're missing fluids. How much we got? We got 26. So this isn't producing a whole lot of plant, is it? So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of this one and this and this and this and these for right now. And I'm just going to let that go right into that. And it should go straight into there, right? I want to see how much it makes. Is that really what it is? 12? 11? 140 liters per minute. 140 liters per minute. How many is it making every time? One. That's going to take an eternity. Yeah, that's going to take an eternity. This just all needs to get backed up. It really does. And I'm not... You know what? Let's do this. And... Oh my god. That's why it hasn't been getting any. That's why it hasn't been getting any. I didn't even have it freaking hooked up. I don't even have freaking roads across here. My god. Why don't you guys continue going straight? There you go. To 28. So we'll make sure this works. Go up the elevator, cross the bridge. London Bridge is falling down. Oh, got it out, going out the wrong side. God dang it, man. I'm not in it today. I'm not in it to win it. I'm in it, but it's not to win it. Apparently. All right, I'm cool with that. All right, those all need to go that way. We'll work on this. So my priority between this episode and next episode is to come up with a better fertilizer situation, right? And then a better charcoal. I think I got the charcoal one down. This works pretty well once it gets going. As long as if I could keep this, because see, we're backed up on charcoal, which is good. I think I can funnel all this to the appropriate thing. It's the fertilizer, and I feel like that's a thing. The thing that I feel like I really need to do, though, is get experience, because the more experience we get, the more of this stuff I can get, and I need to start using it on this. I could reset the point set. Does that cost me anything? Yeah, I don't really want to reset my points. Actually, let's reset it. Oh, it's going to cost me? Never mind. We might do this, but I need to know, like, I don't know what my experience is, guys. Or unless it was right there. Is it on the screen? No, it's not. So I don't know. Like, when do I get this? Yeah, I don't know when I get that. I have no idea. All right, we're 29. We're almost there. I almost feel like we need 2 of these. I'm not kidding. I almost feel like we need 2 of these, which we could do. We could do that. We could make another one. It might take 2 of them, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like thinking of the numbers. It might actually take 2 of these. And like this. And then like that. And I need to go get another seed. Do I have a seed? I don't have a blue seed. I got a green seed, though. We've got green seeds. 1,300 buckaroos. Holy crap. What's up, dude? All right, we'll plant you in here. Are we still cooking over here? 19% left. That doesn't feel like this is... See, this is the thing. It requires 20 to run, right? But it only does 18. So I almost need to do, like... I almost need... like 3 of these and get it to like 60. And that would be like 60 per minute. Basically 60 per minute, because it requires, I think it requires a minimum of 20 in here, but it's only 18. And I think this is like that because we have that efficiency thing going on already. I could be wrong, but this seems like this might help. What's the 11 mean? Is it producing 11? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, I'll come back when this is done, and I don't really want to waste any of this charcoal, so I'm actually going to do a loop here. And let's just build another number 6, right? Oh, no, not number 6. I'm just gonna build one of these right here, and we'll go back and go like this, and then like this. Yeah. So one goes this way, one goes in, one goes this way back onto the thing, and one goes in. That works. That's fine. That way I have some of this. All right, that's out of wood. How much money we got? We got money. Okay, I'm gonna buy some more wood. All right, empty. All right, and then let's do that and that. Nope. Give me that and put the other one here. Okay. So the one thing that I want to try to build, if we can, is number 5. And number 5 takes one of those things, but I got to go over here and buy one. And it's in here, and it's this, and it costs us 1,500. Let's go ahead and buy that, a sigil. All right. So now we have the stuff to make this sigil. Now the sigil buys crap. So if we go to, if I go back here and do 0, right? If I go like this and build this thing like that, and then if I build this sigil, number 5, like that, right? And then I click on this and say wholesale price, but I want it to be, oh, I don't want friggin' bandages. I want wood. Dispatch today. No, I thought this is the thing that you can buy wood with. No. Wait, let me try something. Do I have to have this in my hand? This isn't what I thought it was. This isn't what I thought it was. Never mind. I think we bought the wrong thing. It's not a dispatch portal that we need. It is not a dispatch portal that we need. It is research. We need purchasing portal. This is what we need right here. I did the wrong thing. Okay, we need a purchasing portal. A dispatch portal, I think, is if I want to go from one place to another. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. All right, how much money we got? Pretty good amount of money. All right, copper coins. That was finished. Game manual updated with new content. What do you mean? Oh. Purchase portal. Yeah, I know how to use it. I just got to build it, right? Let's see. So I need to go into this. Nope, that's not what I need. I need to go into this. No, I need to go into this. No, Q. There we go. Purchasing portal. All right. Yep. We made good. We made 5 silver, 8,000. That's nice. There we go. Buying price. I need this. And then let's go ahead and, let's go like this. So I need to go back and buy a chest, right? We need to build a platform for this. So let's go to a circle. Like this, and then let's go ahead and go to number 4, and we'll change it to like this, rotate it like that, and then I'm gonna put like I got 24.95 there. So it's gonna constantly purchase wood and stick it on here, which is cool. So it's gonna constantly buy wood until it backs up. Now, what happens when it backs up? Does it just sit on the rack and keep purchasing it? That's what I gotta find out. So it's not gonna purchase it anymore, right? It's already used all the money, so it's got money in it. Sent 73, buying 200. All right, so we're good there. That's going to start filling that up. How much is in here? 41. We're almost there, guys. We could really use some more of this. Oh, that's the one that's got stone, so it's out of stone. That's why it's not working. Okay. Inventory's full. Screw you. I got a log here. Where do we need a log at? Anywhere over here? Not really. Can I burn a log? That'd be awesome. Actually, you know what? Let's just make some more wood. There we go. I need stone. So stone is the next thing we're going to have to get for this machine here. So we got to make sure it's got stone in it all the time. The only problem is I'm going to have to go like, God dang, man. I'm going to have to build a 6. Need it to be an input. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll do a 5. Yep. And then here, let's do some more block. Like that, and then another 5 like that, and then I need to make another purchasing portal 4, and then it needs one of those things, so I can buy stone for this one if we wanted to. So we might as well do this since we got the money and we're doing it today. All right, 1,500 did it, and then we're gonna go over here and do number 4, purchasing portal, and we'll have let's go back to number 1. And then we'll have this go into this. And then we'll have a number 4 here. Yep. And then we're going to turn this into stone. Limestone. And we'll put the rest of our money in here. And now it's going to buy stone, I think. Yep. It's buying stone. Perfect. So it's only going to use the money we give it, which is excellent. Which is excellent. All right. We got 43. We're still waiting on... It's just not producing... this at all. Now it should start producing it. I'm gonna grab a bunch of these as they're on the line, and I'm gonna throw them in here. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. There we go. All right, and we need what? We need 100 of these. Oh my god. Okay, I'll meet you. I'll bring you guys back later. All right, this has taken a while, quite a long while. So I went ahead and did the quest for the pulleys because we only needed 100 of them, and it's pretty easy. We had a ton of this stuff left over. We had like 800 of that. And so I just been making, and we had a ton of wood. That's all it is. It's wood, and here's the recipe. It's just wood and rope, and you get pulleys. And so I got some for sale. But it said that we only needed 100 for the quest. And so we're going to go ahead and do this quest. So let's get some money for this. Carpenter's request. We got it done. And we get a recipe for a shelf, which is cool. So we got that, and it gave us 17 coin. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. So we got a buildup of coin here. So yeah, there's all the rest of the pulleys. And then this, we need one more and we're done. So we're done with this. This is taking us like 2.5 episodes to get this stuff made. What I'm going to do though, is I'm going to use our coin that we have before we end the episode. We're going to buy that building right there. And hopefully that's going to help me. What I'm going to do is copy this. I think somebody said in the comments that if I want to copy something, if I press B in mode 2, all right, I'm pressing B though. All right, that's not really what I'm trying to do. That didn't work. I'll have to go back and reread that. All right, there's our 100 potions. We're done. Main quest is done. Main quest, submit. Oh, we leveled up. Sweet. Cool. All right, so we get the ability to buy charcoal now, which is awesome. And we get the ability to buy rotten logs, which is $2,000. I don't know why we need that. I am going to go ahead and go like this. And I don't want to read any of that. I want to go into here. And I want to go into research, upgrades. I am upgrading this. So I want fuel efficiency. Actually, do we want fuel efficiency or do we want fertilizer efficiency? I think I want fuel efficiency. Confirm. Man, what do we want? I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reset all my points. Let's do this real quick. I'm going to reset all my points. I do want to keep the points in in factory. So it's going to cost me $1,000. What's our next main quest? Blue potion? What the frick? How much money we got? Let's go ahead and grab this. Let's go ahead and buy this over here real quick. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead. Where are we at on our research upgrades? So we're down to the blue, which is, this is what they want us to make this transformation potion, which is going to take, so we have to get this and then this. Oh my God, what is that stuff? And this. So that's, that plus that, more of that blue stuff, more of that red stuff. And then this is coke. Ooh. So if I put charcoal dust, wait a second. If I put charcoal dust in a cauldron or an athanor, I have a 50% chance of getting coke and I have a 50% chance of getting 2 coal back. But this burns at 660 and this up here burns at, let's see, research. Upgrade. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put it in. I'm going to go ahead and put it in this. I'm going to do fuel efficiency or fertilizer efficiency for sure. Where did we put our other point at? Actually, let's do this. Let's buy this. Let's buy this real quick. Yes, buy that. Okay, how much? Okay, that's fantastic. How much money we got left? $3,000. Let's go ahead and do this. I want to go ahead and reset my points for 1,000, Alex. And I want to do factory efficiency, confirm, and then I want to do fertilizer efficiency, and then fuel efficiency. And then this is negotiation skill, sales ability, relic knowledge. I'm not worried about that. Customer management, quest rewards, plus 6%. Not worried about that. Flipping and logistics efficiency, conveyor belt speed is 15, plus 15 per minute. I don't want to change that. A device production speed, 25%. I'm going to do these two here because I think this is going to be the most important stuff. Here, confirm, and then more fuel efficiency, and then what is this? This is alchemic output is plus 6%. I'm going to go ahead and do that because that's going to give us more fluids. I think that's good. I think that's going to help us out tremendously. So hopefully the efficiency of this is a lot better. This here we need to produce a lot more. How much do those sell for, by the way? Just curious. Not that. This. Let's see, goods. This sells for 85. This sells for 330. Holy crap. Well, that's cool. All right, so coal. So coal chopped up in a stone crusher gives us, coal ore gives us coal. And then coal gives us coke. And then coke gives us, if we cook the coal, how did we get this? Let me go back. How was that again? So this is... Let's say iron sand. What the hell? Coke gives us coal, and coal gives us coke. If we put the coal through a crucible, it gives us coke. But this also says that it's crafted in an athanor using... So there's 2 different ways we can get this then, but I don't have that recipe. So that's the recipe that we need to unlock. All right, so that is back here, research. So that's probably down here. And that's what this is. So I need to unlock this, which we only have $1,000. I'm going to go ahead and unlock that. $4,000 to unlock that? Holy crap. All right, well, I guess we're selling these. I guess that's being sold. Let's go to this and click on that. And I'm going to go ahead and sell these bad boys so we can get some money. And then I'll put the rest of our... You know what? I got almost 100 of these. I don't know what the exchange rate is, but we'll figure it out. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's been a long one, but we got through this part, and then we bought all that area over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice. I'm going to practice copy and pasting for one thing. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I want to put all my plant production over by itself. I think what I want to do is right here on this corner, I want to put all of our fertilizer production, right? I think I'm going to double the fertilizer production, put it over here. And then we're going to put the coal production beside it, right? And then those two things can come over and feed our plants. And then that's all going to come this way for right now until we got to move it again. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smack the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next episode.